how to make dark trap beats like Fallback from Lithe. And I must say that we are not copying the song. We are using the song Fallback as inspiration to make our own beats. So you can check the process and you can do your own beats too. First thing is that I'm using the BPM as 124. You don't have to use the same BPM. You can use something around this. The lower the BPM, the slower will be the beats. The higher the BPM, faster will be the beat. And let's start with the drums. Right here on the drums, I will be using kick. We have this right here. This can be seen as rims. So if you want this kind of sound, search for rims, right? We are not using the regular snare trap that we usually use. And we have a hi-hat. And the drums will be very simple. Alright, now let's put the hi-hats. We are not going crazy with those hi-hats. Actually, the drums is very simple. Now we already have our drums. Now I want to use this kind of bass. This is a bass. You can search around on the section of bass on any VST that you want. Right here I'm using Contact with the library OVO R&B. So I'm using this bass a dark R&B. So this is the presets that I'm using. And I'm removing the lower frequencies, right? Because this is a bass, but I'm not using the bass as a bass. I'm removing the bass from the bass, if that makes sense. So I'm removing the bass from the bass, and we are only with this kind of sound. And as you can see, the volume makes something like... This is because I'm using Tremolator. Tremolator is a VST that do this. If I put this effect like more depth, the effect of volume will be like this. And we can actually make this faster. So this is a very nice plugin. Right now I'm going to use something very subtle. And let's go to the piano roll. And right here we are going to make very simple notes that we are going to use as a base to build our song, our beat. One way that I like to set my piano roll is going right here. And we can pick like minor natural or major natural, which are the most common scales. Right here I'm using minor natural. Let's put right here any other key. Let's put like D. So right now I set the piano roll to D minor natural. That means that all of these bright lines are the notes inside of the key. And all of those darker lines are notes outside of the key. So we are going to use the bright lines to build melodies or chords or anyway. And we are going to avoid those darker lines. So right now I'm going to make a very simple bass. Let's hear it with the drums. Alright, this I think it will work. So something very simple like this. So you're going to find out this basically using those bright lines. Don't go crazy with the melodies. This is something to be very simple because we are going to build now melodies over it. Now let's go to another pattern and now we are going to build some kind of melodies. And for the melodies, I'm using this right here. This is a preset from Omnisphere, which is this one. And is a preset that I found on the section keyboards. But this type of sound, okay, you can find around keyboards, but you can find those kind of sounds too on bells and vibes. Right, so bells and vibes and keyboards are good places to search with presets with this kind of sound. If you are one of those people that is always asking, oh, which presets are you using? Tell me the name of the preset that you use on this one. You need to stop with this stuff. You need to actually select your presets. You need to find your presets. You know how to search for the presets. Don't use the same presets that everyone is using. You need to learn about sound selection. So you need to select your own presets. Don't be around asking every beat maker which presets of Omnisphere the people are using. So now let's go to the piano roll and let's build some melodies using like this. I need to actually short notes. Alright. I'm only using those bright lines, alright? Alright, I like it. Very simple melodies. What you're going to do on your beat is just play around with the bright lines. And now I actually want to add another layer of melody with this kind of sound with a preset of Omnisphere 2. Alright, one thing that I want to let you know is that I have my music production course. It's a full music production course. So if you are interested in learning music production and making beats with me, you can check the link on the description. On the website will be all the info that you need. So if you're interested in going deeper on beat making, you should take a look on it. And now let's make the bass. And the bass, I will be using this bass right here. Actually, let's make the crash right here. Crash is important. Right, now let's make the bass. And the bass, I will copy the kick. I will paste on the bass. And now the bass is hitting every time the kick kicks. Now we only need to put the right notes. And the right notes for the bass will be those notes that we started. Okay, so let's go to the bass. And this would be the chorus, right? And then you can actually make the beat as you want. Let's make a little intro right here. So basically that will be it. If you're interested in learning music production with me, beat making with me, there is my online course. And I have too a sample pack with vocals. So you can check them both on the description, and I'll see you in the next video.